When you get a little bit older, you start worrying about your skin. And I noticed that I had certain imperfections that weren't being covered by makeup. And I just wanted to see what I could do to improve the looks of my skin. And amazingly, friends that I had were telling me that you ought to go see Dr. Fahrner and Becky. They just do a wonderful job, and it's not like you're going to a plastic surgeon and you're not paying huge amounts of money. And you just ought to go and see what they can do for you. And that's really what led me to try them. Well, the first consultation was really interesting, and this is one of the draws that I found that wanted me to keep going back, that convinced me to keep going back. And that was that Becky, who is the esthetician, and Dr. Fahrner did sort of an assessment of my skin, and then Becky told me, you know, there's all different things that we can do for you that would improve your skin. You've got really nice skin to start with, and we can just do little things that will help improve it. So when I went in, it wasn't like they were telling me, you've got bad skin, this is a lot of problems, but we've got all these wonderful things to do. They were just telling me, you know, you've got a great base and it's really not going to be that much to keep it up or to make it look better. And that was really a nice approach. I've got a couple of different things that keep me going back. The big thing is that I'm going to a doctor who specializes in skin. I'm going to someone who's going to look at my basic skin and say, what can we do to start basically from the inside out? And I really like having the skin specialist, the dermatologist, in the background recommending things or watching over my care, and then I've got this esthetician that really knows what she's doing. I feel like I'm just getting this wonderful treatment and support, but I'm not paying huge amounts of money for all of the knowledge that they already have. It's just wonderful. I like that I've got a bunch of knowledge behind what they're doing with me. The other thing that I really like is that Becky doesn't come in and try to push you, but I feel like I'm doing things that are healthy for me, things that are just going to prolong the elasticity of my skin or the youthfulness of it. I just like everything that Becky's suggested so far, and everything that she's recommended seems to be almost tailored to me, which is really unique. That's what I want. I don't want, this is what everybody else is doing, so you should try it. I don't go to work the next day and somebody goes, what did you do? It's things that just gradually improve my skin. I really appreciate it. I can seriously say I like the Botox. I like all the tightening. I have actually had the pearl laser treatment done one time, and I'm considering having it done again because that seems to be one of the things that after I had done, gradually people started saying to me, wow, your skin looks so great. People ask you, wow, what are you doing to your skin? And you don't feel like you've got to be private about it. You can say, hey, I'm going to Dr. Fahrner, you ought to try him, he's really great. Other people that I talk to that just seem to look glowing and look really good, if I say, hey, you're looking really good, what's your secret? It's not like they're like, oh, hush, hush. They'll say, well, I'm going to Dr. Fahrner, you ought to check it out. And Becky and Dr. Fahrner are such a great team. They just make me look good. So it's really funny how most people are afraid to divulge anything, but in this little realm, it's like, no, you ought to try this. This is really good. So it's just amazing when you're just trying to improve your skin and all of a sudden people start noticing. It's a great feeling. Becky's so professional. She'll give you the options, she'll give you all kinds of information. But yet she stays very professional, and when you're having treatments done, you feel comfortable knowing that she really knows what she's doing. And then when Dr. Fahrner pops in once in a while to see how you're doing, that makes you feel good too. Because you know somebody's kind of watching over and they're just making sure that everything's going along good for you. It's a great feeling. It's just they're a great office.